Hello everyone, CrystalFissure here, and welcome to my 40,000 subscriber live stream. It is just about to hit 12 AM in Australia. It's about to be a Sunday morning. It's a beautiful Saturday night, and we are here playing Spyro Reignited, here to rescue Nestor first. Hopefully everything can be heard.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world, then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next world.
What about Nasty Nork? I'm going after him.
Oh yeah?
Find dragons first. That's all I can tell you.
Well, I hope someone got fired for that blunder, because that's actually Cinder. Yeah, I wanted to talk about all kinds of things. Spyro Realm Beyond, Spyro, the channel, as we rescue another dragon here.
Nasty Nork? I'll torch him.
Keep your horns on, Spyro! You have much to learn first. Do you know what the dragonfly following you is doing? His name is Sparks, and he's helping and protecting you. Keep an eye on him and see what I mean.
But yes, so we are here to talk about Reignited. We're here to talk about Realm Beyond. We're here to talk about the channel, like I said. And yeah, I just wanted to have a bit of a chill vibe stream and play Reignited for a while, because it's actually been a real long time since I've played Spyro 1 Reignited. You know, it's usually like the last streams and the Let's Plays and stuff like that. It was, you know, it was Spyro 3, and it was Spyro 2 and stuff like that. And so, you know, Spyro 1 is, like, we talk about this all the time. Or at least, you know, I think the scene kind of generally admits that, you know, Spyro 1 is the best incarnation of Reignited Spyro. And I mean, I think that is very, very obvious by the polish and the attention to detail, you know, paid to it. And it's, you know, when you look at Spyro 2 and 3 as a whole, you know, I think that while there are elements of it that are still great, it's that disappointing element.
Cool flash. Do that again.
The artisan's boss is through a portal in the dragon mouth, but you are not yet ready, Spyro. First, you must complete one of the other artisan lands.
Interesting grammatical error there. Artisan apostrophe S. Interesting. You know, guys, that was slack. They weren't doing it in time. But yeah, I was gonna say, let's go here, go through here. Beautiful. Yeah, so like it's been a while. I'm just gonna go straight through to the new levels and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm playing as Cinder, by the way. Very much think that would be a good idea, because I'm going to talk about Cinder a little bit later on in the stream. Yeah, and that's a good point. That's a good point, Canadian guy. Like, I think that 2 is good all the way up to Winter Tundra. Things start to come loose afterwards. Spyro 3, it falls apart after the first homeworld. Yeah. I think that's pretty accurate. I think and I know you've talked about it too, but it's like it's that lack of Sanzaro polish. But I also feel bad when we do talk about this. I feel bad going, oh yeah, you know, it's Sanzaro's fault. Oh, you know, they didn't do a good job at this. And I'm like, no, it's way more nuanced than that. They were under crunch. They were under a time delay or time constraint.
I wasn't sure if you'd escape those annoying little creatures. Of course they wouldn't bother me, but here's a hint. Their metal armor is fireproof, but a charge attack will take care of them.
And I will say, like, even just little things, like, I feel like the voice acting here is really quite good. It feels quite authentic to the classic games. I think that it's 2 and 3 where I feel like the flourishes and, yeah, that attention to detail is sort of, you know, falls a little bit flat. Yeah, I respond to the chat. Welcome, Mr. Bruh. Switch on the bruh, Plankton. Alright, oh, damn, okay. And, yeah, I mean, look at these guys. So much more muscular, you know, the Norks. But, yeah, so it's like, you know, Sanzaro got a real bad rap. There's a real unlucky... There was an element of, like, yeah, where they, you know, got blamed. And it's like, well, when you are effectively given 13 months to do a game, you know what's going to happen? Believe it or not, there's going to be mistakes. There's going to be issues. If he was using a proper noun, it's just defective parts.
Spyro, wanna know a secret? Use the action button when you want to zoom in and look around.
Oh, your secret's safe with me.
It's kind of jarring when you're having Cinder here be the voice, but yeah, I don't know, I thought it'd be a bit of fun. But yeah, Sanzaro, I mean, look, and Sanzaro have a really awful fate as well. I mean, they're literally not even around anymore, which is just, yeah, it's terrible. The industry is in a really weird spot. It's so weird to be saying this in an era where Spyro and Crash were kind of like never on like the greatest footing, but it's like them not being, Toys R Us not being a part of like Microsoft officially is probably the best thing to ever happen to them. Oh, yeah, that's nice fires there. But you know what though? And remember, it was it Tim Schafer talking with Ted Price. You know, the vertex lighting change there with the original fires, just so good. But I will say, like playing through this version of Dark Hollow with all of the you've returned the favor. You've returned the favor all these years later. I remember I was on one of the first donators to your stream. Well, thank you very much, CGE, for $10. Congrats on 40k. More than well deserved. Thank you very much. That is very, very kind, and I'm sure we'll continue the back and forth of donations, you know, in the future. Thank you very much. That is it's a very, very kind thing to do. And yeah, look, it's 40,000. It's been a long journey to get here.
Nork with the club cannot be charged, but a quick flame, that should defeat them.
A quick flame. Well, you know, I like that you've told me right here at the very end of the level, you know. It's funny as well, and I just wanted to say too, talking about like looking at Dark Hollow here. I mean, and I think this is another one that people point to. They go, okay, this level looks phenomenal. Like this level fits the reignited energy like absolutely perfectly. When you look at it as well, it kind of makes me think, okay, if we were to do like another Grim Gardens type thing, like, you know, the Cyredes level, I think that the idea of using like the book theme and everything like that is a really good idea. I think that is like a proper way to kind of like modernize it, I guess. I'm not saying Spyro needs to be modernized per se, but just if you're talking about it in the classic gameplay sense. Alright, let's get that. Let's go. You know, I'm gonna go to Town Square next, actually. But yeah, no, I don't think I can get but in the chat, Bob, I couldn't get the gift. I'm gonna try and figure out how to do the gifting membership thing. Figure that out so I can. Did I just double jump there? So I can give out memberships. But yeah, I'm gonna try. I want to try and do a little bit more with the membership stuff. So if you're interested in becoming a member, it would be well worth thinking about. I don't know why I'm not even looking at the camera here.
Afraid of what?
Falling from high mountain peaks? Plummeting into prehistoric glaciers?
Oh, that.
Defective parts gives them all some freedoms. King Dre says, congrats on 40,000, CrystalFissure. Been keeping up with your channel for over a decade now, and I remember when you first came along. You know, it's funny. I have that kind of weird encyclopedic memory of, you know, usernames and stuff like that, where I'll see people and I'll just be like, yep, they've been around for at least this long. Like, it's such a silly ability, if an ability at all. Yeah, I very much appreciate that. And Dragon Crosby says, hi again. I'm a flight/speedway speedrunner, but sometimes I run full games. So you talking about within the classic series? You're talking about within Reignited? Yeah, or both. That'd be cool. Alright, let's get that 77. You know what? Yeah, we're going to do this, and we're going to go to Town Square. It's actually, as well, it's really weird to play Reignited as well, and just be like, oh, you can't just go straight into the Town Square section like I made for Blowhard's Revenge. I remember when texture hacks were a huge new thing. It was crazy at the time, says King Dre. Yeah. I know. Yeah, the texture hacks and all the texture hack stuff's going to pay off, because it's funny, if I can get this all working in some of my old files, we can actually get those texture hacks working on the upcoming PC port. Let's just say that Artisans at Night functionally works. Oh, okay. All right. A little late to the stream, says Damon, but since I was watching something here, but now congrats on the milestone. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's an honor to have you around. And Icy Speedway. Let's have a look. What is it? Mr. Jump, been here since the OG Monsters Inc. Scare Island days. Oh, have you ever?
Welcome to Town Square, Spyro.
Begin exploring by gliding to that area with the bulls. Use the right stick to get a good look.
I will. I'll use the right stick. Look at that. There we go. Get that one. I was going to say, so yeah, Monsters Inc. Scare Island days. Yeah, and I think to this day, my most done LP. 3 regular LPs and a PS2 version. And then the other Monsters Inc. game as well. So just absolutely, just a spammed game. But I was going to say, actually, you know, there's someone that might be interested in something I'm working on. Actually, I'm just going to whistleblower here. It's a celebration. It's 40k. Would you be interested in having the level models by any chance? Or maybe you already have them? Just a question.
Thanks, Spyro. I had the worst itch on the tip of my wing. Did you know that you get your longest glides by pressing the jump button at the very top of your jump?
Hero's Tale Let's Play was where Damon might have found me. Yeah, a lot of people found me from that, actually. That's a big one. Yes, good luck with the stream, CGE. Have a good night. Have a good yap. The Lore of the Dragon one was a good time. So yeah, go check that out. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good day, my friend, and we'll talk soon, I'm sure. All right. So let's have a look here. Actually, I really like all the grass around here. This is like, you know, an example where, you know, sometimes you think that maybe they just kind of spam the grass, but this in this area it works.
Spyro, did you see a man dressed in blue running around here? He's a thief, and he's stolen a dragon egg. You've got to track him down and get that egg. Run, run!
Now,
I'm getting a little winded.
Platinum Lucario. I could be misremembering, but I think that you did something insane this time last week. That yeah, fellow Australian, I was very, very impressed. It was a very, very generous donation. I think it was you, was it? I was trying to remember. Was it? It did. Fucking. I was floored. I got into work on Monday, and I'm not even kidding. I said I was watching Canadian Guy's stream, and this Australian guy came in and just absolutely like floored everyone. But yeah, that's very, very cool. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I know you're probably going to go over to the Spyro Yap session, but hope you enjoy checking me out for a little bit. You know what I mean? All right, we'll sharing the love. Let's have a look. When's the next Scare Island playthrough? Yeah, next week. Next week. But Mr. Jum, I hope you're still here. Answer my question, please respond, chat, okay? Because let's have a look. Oh damn! You know what I need? I actually need. Oh, got him. Good stuff. Excellent. Let's do this again. That was good. That was good. That was smart to get that one. That was smart to get that one. All right. Look at that. Yeah, this is cool. All the vines and stuff like that, the details. This is the kind of, the details. Yeah, it's the kind of stuff I really like about this level. I think, yeah, good. Reignited, good one. Skybox, really, really colorful, really, really vibrant. That was good. Alright, so let's do this jump again. What did I miss around here? Oh, yeah, actually, I know what I missed. Yeah. This bit here. There it is. Beautiful. And that's it. 200 out of 200. Oh, thank you, Golem, as well. Thank you, Golem's victory. It's bloody. It's the yellows are in. Let's have a look. He says, because I got paid yesterday, here's a little something for showing me his appreciation. Also, my new job is great. Yes, at Whole Foods. And I'm not doxing you because you said that in the last stream. Thank you very much, and thank you for using some of your hard-earned money on my stream. I promise you, it will not go to waste. Will I be maybe buying a coffee with it? Yes, but coffee is important because coffee is the reason why I'm staying up right now. So I would say that a donation is, you know, to the coffee fund is would be very fortuitous for you. So thank you very much. That's very, very kind. All right, let's go there. All right. Level models for which game? Monsters Inc. Scare Island. What if I had him? What if I had him? Would that be cool? Coffee is good, says Golem's victory. Yeah. And you've now got the #1 spot. CG had it, now you've got it. Lucaria says, I'm looking forward to seeing the mods go wild in A Realm Beyond once the game comes out. Well, look, if it's going to be on PC, yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it too. And hopefully, we'll be able to, yeah. When do we want to talk about A Realm Beyond? I feel like we'll do it soon. I've got some stuff to talk about. And it's been a while. I've only done the one video on A Realm Beyond. Not out of any...
After you've freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya!
Let's have a look. I'm just checking the stream to see how it's going on here. 41 people in it. Jesus. I knew that Reignited was a draw. People love that Reignited. They do. I mean, of course, the CTR stuff's awesome, but I feel like, you know, a lot of you are subscribed for Spyro, right? Yeah, we'll talk about A Realm Beyond. Yeah, we'll talk about it in a little bit. But yeah, I haven't covered it because I love all the theory crafting stuff. I love all of the guesswork of it and the kind of educated guesses and the little drip feeds of information we've got from Toys for Bob. But I really just want to see that first little bit of like extended gameplay so we can really start to break it down. Then you'll start to see me talk about it a little bit more in a little bit more depth. But I've kind of kept it to like live stream stuff and everything just because I'm just waiting. And I think it will 100% be worth it. I think that everyone's kind of accepted what it's going to be already, which is cool.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong, like me.
Alright, what's this top chat? I'm just having a look at fan funding. Okay. Sorry, I'm just, okay. Let me just close, wait a sec. Just having a look here, live stream. There we go. Yeah, so like I feel like people not when I say accepted, I don't mean it as in people like they don't give a shit, you know, but like like they've accepted that it's going to look this way, but more just kind of like going, like sort of willing to go, okay, let's just wait and see what this is, you know. And speaking of, hello from Sydney, says Waffle Sock Puppet. Hello from Adelaide. It's a little bit later where you are, so hopefully not too tired. I know I was locked in. I was like legit thinking I was going to go to bed. I can't be bothered. But there was a birthday party.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
No, he doesn't. Also, because this is not Spyro, it's actually Cinder, so false advertising. We've got people from everywhere. New Zealand, it's got to be late over there, my man. Sergeant Daza. Fedora Mormont says, do you think A Realm Beyond will be like Spyro the Dragon and mostly focus on platforming, or will have minigames and other stuff like the sequels? The glimpse, gave me a very Spyro 1 vibe, I'm going to assume. Look, I think that they've accepted, they're going to accept that minigames are a part of Spyro, whether we like it or not. Minigames are definitely part of the meta, definitely part of the especially 2 and 3, right? Obviously not so much 1. But I think that they are going to give a lot of people 1 like vibes intentionally. And I think that that's important because it is kind of underserved.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet!
For the longest glide, press the jump button at the top of your jump, and try pressing the action button to drop down mid-flight.
Luke96 YouTube says, YT says, hello, great gameplay. I honestly can't imagine a better Reignited design for Cinder. Like, as in, than this one? Like, is this what you want to see? Like, this model by Faith SDK? There we go, look at that jump there. Beautiful. I cannot wait to see, here's the thing, a look like this, well, this is not even close to what A Realm Beyond is going to look like. A Realm Beyond is going to look so much better than this. I mean, this looks fine. Like, everything in the gameplay, like, around here, all good. When you start to get to, like, the distances, it's okay. You know? It's okay. Oh, shit, what message got retracted? Let's see. I hope Cinder is in the new game. I know it's unlikely, but we need our edgy girl. Our edgy girl. Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Is that, like, one thing that, and CG's talked about this and stuff like that, but like, you know, I think the idea of Cinder is almost better than Cinder herself in those other games. So I think that there's definitely potential, but whatever the Cinder that we actually get, I was just seeing a brilliant comment. This is why I love the people that tune in. But I'll read in a sec. But you know, I think that it will be a different origin story. It will be a different story in general, I think, with Cinder. So don't expect it to be the Legend of Spyro story, just, you know, reset. And Sergeant Dazza says it's pronounced as Dazza. Thank you for letting me know that it's Dazza. Gemini Dazza. Do you remember Dazzy? Gemini Dazzy 2007. Red Devil Dazzy. AKA. I've learned not to make predictions about Pokemon games. Take everything with cautious optimism. Hello from Melbourne. You know, I was gonna say, you were gonna say Brisbane. If it was like a year and a half ago, you would have said Brisbane. So, hashtag doxed. Hashtag Acorn doxed. Also, everyone, go and check out Acorn's channel. Go check out their Taz Wanted video. Very, very good stuff. I really enjoyed it. Let's see. Where am I going? What is it? Do you think Nasty Nork and Ripto would support One Nation Party? I would say that I am Ripto. I could see it. Nasty Nork, no. I would say no. I would say no. That is, well, he wouldn't. Nasty Nork is not a simple creature. He's not ugly, and I think that's propaganda against him. There you go. Skill point. I think it was honestly propaganda. Yeah, 100% no. So, where's that? Let's go down here. 198. Where is the last two? Somewhere through here. Yeah, like, so basically for context, One Nation is like a kind of like a far right party in Australia. Is it over here? Where is it? Let's see. That way? That way? Oh yeah, I think I know where it is. Yeah, basically, like, the woman that's been in charge there, Pauline Hanson, has been a grifter for like 30 years. Been imprisoned, just kind of a rotten person. Her entire platform is basically, just Australia has too many immigrants, kick them all out. And it's like, that's look, we wanted to get super political in this, but like, that is such a reductionist, such a, just like, it doesn't pass the sniff test because they have no idea about their policy beyond that, if that makes sense. Fissure, how's it going? Says Burger Mike. Thank you for tuning in, Burger Mike. Lydia Cold Jam, welcome. Now, am I getting this right? Are you from Finland? Or am I getting that wrong? Because I remember I was watching it recently, the video about was it Spyro, what was it called again? It was there you go, 100. There we go, we can go to the next world.
Wow.
Yep.
You may travel to the Peacekeeper's world if you like. Are you ready to go?
I'm gonna stay here. Look at this. Yeah, so there was like, what was I talking about? Not bloody, I've done it again, I've forgotten. What were we talking about? Someone remind me and I'll remember it again. I genuinely get so bad with that, it's hilarious. Actually, maybe it's serious, maybe it's serious memory loss. Alright, there we go. Alright. I've preferred minigames type of gameplay for the right variety since childhood, but I found out what the hell? It's only a flight with the classic skybox? I didn't know that. Cool. I've always thought Cinder and Spyro could have had an adventure game where you swap between them like Ratchet and Rivet. Yeah, I'm sure that's probably what they're thinking about doing. I think that would make sense. This is okay. Actually looks so cool with the other skybox. Actually, brilliant idea. I agree with you, Lucaria. Just, yeah, a crook. Oh yeah, pass the sniff test. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, about all that. Yeah. As soon as you start to get to like other kind of policy and stuff like that, all of a sudden it just falls apart. It's like you have no idea what you actually stand for and how you're going to action any of it. You know, and it's like also Australia. Like, I mean, my nonno came here. He was an immigrant. We're going to kick him out. not the right color, right? That's where that comes from. It's like they're okay with certain immigrants, but not others. And you know, yes, there's nuance to it, but yeah, I don't know. It's dodgy. It's not what Australia needs. You know, Australia's a cool place. Let's keep it that way and not just go, oh yeah, you know, no one's welcome here kind of thing. Do you think a Realm Beyond will use a health bar by showing the number of hit points similar to Legends or a 3 HP? Look, the thing about the about Sparks is that I feel like there's an intentional reveal coming with that. Oh shit, let's see if I can get this guy. I've kind of done the wrong order there with that one. There we go. That's alright. Still, we'll get a decent time. I'm still thinking there'll be a companion. That's my gut feeling, is that there'll be a companion. But, I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Alright, there we go. One more over here. I can read the comments. That looks very nice. I cannot stand the changes in how gliding feels. I lost all the lives because of the max jump and glide. Yeah, I mean, in Reignited, yeah, no, I definitely, that's the one thing, like, when I play this versus, like, the other stuff, I do struggle with it a bit in comparison. Everyone is allowed as long as they're respectful and contribute to the community. As an Australian, I can also vouch for Australia being pretty cool, so I hope it stays that way. Yeah, here's for Australia, you know. Alright, toasty time. So I reckon I'll probably do at least the first 3 worlds, I reckon. And then we can like do another half like in a couple of weeks or something. Alright, let's open the portal to Toasty. Yeah, Cinder's model was great. Gollum, I agree. Kemper and I love Australia. It has a culture already. Yeah, it's a great culture. It's not a mono culture, right? Like there's many elements of the culture here. Gee, 108.03 in the remaster. That's good. That's an insanely good time. I don't know what I got. It was like 120 something. I mean, you know, that was it. It was definitely on me for getting the level wrong, like getting the train wrong. Like, really shouldn't have done that. Alright, let's get this one, get this guy. It's just cool. I love all the really, really hyper colorful skyboxes. It just works. Oh, damn. Where's that fodder? Whoa. You know what? Oh, damn. Shit, partner. Love to see a party system you could swap out anytime, similar to RPG. That would be super interesting. A party system as in, like, to have other people there, or, like, just to play? Like, as in just, like, you'd have Spyro, Cinder. Would it be more of a skin thing? Or something else? Now, here we go. We gotta ask some questions here. We need to ask some serious questions here. That is clearly Autumn Plains. How do the dragons here know about Autumn Plains? Have they gone there? Have they gone to Avalon? I got questions. Okay, this is definitely a stealable area, by the way, for like Blowhard's Revenge or something. Yeah, I love this outside here bit. It's so good. It's so good. Spyro and Cinder, Super Saga says Colton Riffle. I read that as Colton Rifle. I'm like, Colton, big rifle fan. And with a name like Colton as well, you know, it feels like a very American name, you know, be like, you know, it's a bit of a stereotype, right? The paintings.
Nasty Nork has put one of his most devious henchmen in charge of the artisan world.
Bring him on. I think I smell a barbecue.
I agree with the Starks.
Spyro. Toasty has many tricks up his sleeve. True.
I agree on the Sparks being too iconic. I think Sparks is borderline like Aku Aku, or even more. And so I think that there's something lost by not having Sparks and just having a traditional health bar. I just don't think it's a change that is just not really that necessary. Like what does it functionally do? If people go, oh well, the casual fan might not know about Sparks, I'm like, well, you know what? That's a thing that you can teach it in 5 seconds. Swapping out characters that follow you around an assistant battle. Ah, gotcha. Yeah. Well, that's the thing. It depends on how much battling they're gonna have, right? And I feel like, yeah, combat's gonna be that interesting one. That it's gonna be interesting. Master Anakin Skywalker, the Master Anakin Skywalker, has said these games are my childhood. The original PlayStation versions, I mean. Me too. All right, so that's it. Well, one done. Goodbye, Stone Hill. Well, actually, artisans. Now, the door over here. People talk about how there's like things that they hid. Remember, it was like, what were the guys that said? Let's see if they go in there. You can't. It's like nothing in there, by the way. If you actually skip, let me show you. Cheats. Let's go. Super fly. Let's have a look. Alrighty. See? Nothing in there, sadly. Remember, we were very excited, but yeah. But they said that they hid stuff. Oh shit, am I like soft locked? Uh-oh. Let's have a look, see if I can like, let's see. What kind of cheat can I use to get out of this? Otherwise I'll just restart. It's all good. Let's see. How do I actually get out of it? Wait, so can I just kind of shoot my way out? Oh my god, I'm actually stuck. Happy 40k! Oh shit. The door actually doesn't move from here, doesn't it? That's so funny. Alright, a quick game, we'll come back. Here we go. Look at that. When it can load that quick, perfect. No complaints. Can you use the guidebook to warp? Oh yeah, probably can, Trouble, yeah. Yeah, I agree with the UNPC. Basically, oh, I can fly. I'll change it in a sec. We'll just have a bit of fun with it. We'll have a bit of fun with it. I think that what happens with that is that I think that might be the tease. I agree. I think that like the door will open. Obviously, there's that little. Well, not obviously, but there's that little picture of Cinder that's in the game. It's like in an artwork, piece of artwork that's like crushed. It's like this like Cinder on this block or cinder block, and it's like that. Plot twist: the door is a jail. Says Lydia. Yeah, exactly. I got punished for it. I knew it. I expect A Realm Beyond to be like Bowser's Fury in terms of progression and how the open world will be like. I like that. I like that as well. I think that would definitely, I would definitely not be against that. It says remove all the spawn. Yep. Oh shit, how do I actually turn that back off? That's alright. I'll figure it out. I can't remember. It's pretty easy to turn it off, I'm pretty sure.
Welcome to Peacekeepers. Look
how
our treasure has been stolen and turned against us. Please, recover our treasure, Spyro.
Collect treasure. Got it.
Got it. Find Blowhard. Got it. I'm going after him. Oh, look at this. This is how you really play Spyro. This is, you know what this is? A Realm Beyond generator right now. All right, this is a Realm Beyond. It's kind of fun, actually. Let's see. I feel like the other thing is with the speed and stuff, it's going to be wild. There you go. What is that thing? I don't. Oh yeah, that one of them. Yeah, right. Sorry. Let's go here. This is the real gameplay. Get that. Oh, didn't even see it. There you go. Early access. I know. I love this guy. Gunner.
Keep up the good work, and I know you'll fulfill your destiny.
Destiny? I just want to kick some.
Just toast those enemies and collect the treasure.
Ember and Flame from A Hero's Tale. Yeah, look, I know. Look, they're not going to be in the game. Like I feel like that's basically guaranteed that you won't get them. But not when I say okay, I can't guarantee anything. But I just think they're not. I wouldn't even say they're niche. It's just that I don't think that the developers would they'd weigh it up and go, but why do we need them? The difference is, I think what it is like, it's how they're going to be portrayed. That's the real question. It's like, if they were to be in the game, I feel like they would be completely different versions of them. They wouldn't be, just like Cinder, they would not be the versions that we know them as. Alright, let's get to, where's the fodder at? Where is the fodder at?
Hey, Spyro.
Sparks the Dragonfly has been doing a good job protecting you.
True.
Make sure to keep him strong by feeding him lots of butterflies.
Be amazing you played from the perspective of Sparks, by guiding both Spyro and Cinder, taking control of them with Sparks. That was most of his minigames. Yeah, it would be cool. Look, it'd be cool if they could figure out a way of making Sparks' gameplay better. I'd be into that. All right, let's see these guys. There we go. Where's the photo? Here you go. How does Reignited North Butt compare to original North Butt? That's I think I bloody killed them first. Let's have a look. Wait. Ah, they're not it. That's my fault. That's my fault. I see this kind of stuff, right? Brilliant. More of that. We need more of that. We needed more of that. Reignited needed more of this stuff. Look, see, it almost looks, it looks like an actual, like a bunker, like an actual bunker. See, that's the good stuff. If they put that in like the screenshots, to, like when there were games coming out, people would have loved it. I think. Well, I would have loved it. All right, let's see. We've got to dry canyon in a bit. All right, let's. How do I need to turn off the cheat. How do I do that? So it's like that. Disable, there you go. Disable all active power-ups. Alright, let's go and get the key. And we'll fully beat this level before we do anything else, actually. Let's do that. Oh, Ice Cavern. I hope the game makes all games canon. I think, and CG talked about this in his video too. This is the thing about that. A Realm Beyond doesn't need to make Skylanders or Legend of Spyro canon because it doesn't have any narrative purpose, because they are, and also timeline-wise, I think the idea is that it's meant to be thousands of years difference, right? So like, in a way, it's like, what would actually change about having, not season-wise, but like, the Legend of Spyro being part of the main canon? Oh, damn, okay, that's, yeah. I do not like that jump. I do not like it, Sam I am. Alright, I should turn the cheat back on. Alright, let's go again. Where's the fodder? Making the nice sound effect. One thing in Spyro 1 Reignited that didn't like, you can't shoot the cannonballs into another cannon until it shoots back. Ah, yeah. Technically, it's all like canon. Well, it is exactly. It is just another universe. That's exactly. I think it's like realistically, nothing changes. So I think that like yeah. In many ways, you could argue it already is all canon, right? If you get universal canon, that'd be working writing so good or bad that Spyro may financially die. Look, there's only a few things that have been able to do it well, in my opinion, and I think that like I personally have very much enjoyed the Spider-Man, like the modern Spider-Man stuff, and I love seeing the other Spider-Man again. I was always, as a team, a defender of 199. I was always a defender of what was the game? Also the movie, The Amazing Spider-Man. I know. Where is it? Down there. Oh, yeah. Did I not go far enough? Ah, there you go. Sneaky. Hey, you know what? Ice Cavern time. Yeah, I always enjoyed it, and I think that with Spider-Man, they were able to integrate it well. And yeah, it's a popcorn movie. Yes, I mean, I fucking love popcorn, and I eat popcorn all the time. And every time I go to a movie, I have popcorn. Hello, Naughtius. Garfield is my favorite. Oh, like is in the universal thing? There's no trouble with the trolley, eh? Alright. Oh, that's a look. That's a vibe. Skylanders is a toy world. It'd be funny if Skylanders actually was just, toys to life, right? It was just like, it was. The whole thing is that the meta of it was that it was actually just this kid playing with his action figures. Tommy Westfall universe-esque. You know what I mean?
Word of caution, little one. Wait until you grow big, like me, before charging those large enemies.
Like me. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the video, please give it a like so we can get it going in the algorithm. That would be excellent. I would very much appreciate that, just because it does work. I know it works for all the stuff I've been doing recently. So yeah, and same with that like hyping thing. I don't know how. I've never seen that ever pop up for me, but if you want to hype it, not this one, but like in later video, please do it. It genuinely helps, from what I've been told. So you know, but yeah, that was cool. Like that bit was what closed off in the original. What do we got here? Legend of Marvel. Tom Holland has become my personal Spidey. Yeah, I mean, I think that I like Tom Holland as well. I do think he's got the stuff, you know, like he knows what he's doing. He clearly respects the source material, but he's sort of made it his own as well. And I think that you have to do that. Like with these franchises, you can't just be like, well, I'm just going to copy the comics because that's the comics are the thing that everyone, you know, everyone knows. Well, not even everyone knows, because in fact, I think comics have gone through a rough patch, you know. So I think that like everything that Spider-Man's doing, I feel like is respectful to that. Yeah.
Thank you for releasing me.
That's our first thank you for releasing. Was that our first? No. First or second? Alright, there's a life. I'm okay with them making ARB more epic than the classics, but I'm not interested in the darker tones in Legend of Spyro games. I think it's a balance, isn't it? Yeah, it's what it's going to be. It's really going to be a big balance. It's like, I agree, it shouldn't just be... It should be a more in-depth story, I think, to sort of show the ages and give Spyro that, but I don't think that should mean it should be this, like, super epic, you know, there's no new... You know, it's just like big orchestras and just like sad, brooding music. I think that, you know, it's like there's a whimsical nature to the original games that should be, I think, respected, quite frankly. Do you know there's bat fodder are using Crash 4?
Spyro, some big Norks up ahead are wearing armor, and in the ice cave, armor can make their feet very slippery.
I'm sure that means nothing at all. Especially in the order they're doing all this stuff. Let's go again up here. Feathered wings. Yeah, and a very, very cool enemy there. There we go. Oh, there's the double jump. You know, I'm going to be using that. I'm going to be cheating it. It's in the option. It's in the menu basically with the Omni Swapper. So yeah. You know how crazy to think that the Omni Swapper, created by Bun Baroness, is the same person that is, you know, working on Spyro Crisis and Chronolia. Thank you, Nautilus. Thank you very much. It's been a long way it's been a long journey to get here, but it's been more than worth it, you know. All right, it's fun. I feel like I've had, this has probably been my most fun year of YouTube since, like, I reckon like the late 2010s. I feel like, you know, that it was really cooking. Like the last time it really felt like it was cooking was when we had all the other Spyro fan games. How do you get double jump tech? It's in the Omni Swapper.
Me, Spyro. And now, where was I?
Waiting for the next guy to blow him out of the water. Says defective parts. But Spider Boy saying he's like a young kid. You know, he looked young in Homecoming, I will admit, but like looking at him now and like how jacked he is, I don't know, he doesn't feel like a boy to me anymore. But isn't he like, I think he's like 30. But like at the beginning, yeah. But also, like, Spider-Man's always traditionally been a younger guy. Like, that's sort of like... Oh, that's exactly why it's so cool to see, like, an older Spider-Man in the Spider-Verse. Yeah, look, the next guy's probably... I reckon the next guy... I think the next Spider-Man will be, like, a proper Miles Morales thing, I think. Which is, you know, pretty interesting. Any word of Copeland production will be in the new Spyro. Look, he's saying no. Maybe there'll be a guest sort of thing or something like that, but, yeah, this could get me some hate here, because I know I got a lot of comments about this at the time. I am not as upset about that as others, on the proviso that the music doesn't just sound like the trailer. If it is just like that kind of like, you know, epic kind of thing, then yeah, I'm all for it. I'm all for like the criticism of it. If it is going to be like, it's, you know, like for me, like Waltz on the Air, like the Crash 4 stuff, I'll be very happy. I think that he, yeah, I think that he's he actually got Crash very, very well. More credit he gets not enough credit than he deserves, I think. particularly because it's like, you know, the way Walter brought in some of those extra, like, you know, like the original Crash themes was absolutely perfect.
You've done well, Spyro. Some dragons thought you weren't ready, but I knew they were wrong.
I'm ready, all right. Ready for what?
That's interesting lore, isn't it? That is super interesting lore. Alright, let's have a look here. I just want to check something. So, where is it? There it is. Yes, Adam, I did see it. Got it in my special companion thing here. I love how this level looks like a mix of Dark Hollow and Dark Passage. If only it could be included as part of the actual main games. I call it Starry Gardens. Yeah, I like your level name for it. That's referring to the Cyrides level. There you go, 400 out of 400. Oh, that was it. That's done. Look at that. Let's have a look. Problem with the casting not being fair. You wanted Timothy Chalamet. I thought, nah, he wasn't going to be considered. We don't think we need Copeland every Spyro. I'm fine with new tracks as long as it's not generic movie music. See you, Gollum. See you later. Thank you for the $10 donation as well. Very much appreciate that. Very, very kind. Let's go to Dr. Shemp straight away. Why not? Let's have a look. His real uncle is Chris Hemsworth. I'll just say his real uncle is Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth. So yeah, that is straight. Chris Hemsworth. Is that his name? I think that's it. It's a coded language. I don't know. Copeland still got it. Yeah. Although, yeah, I'm with other people where I'm like, I actually didn't love Tiger Train, like that newer track. It was too. Copeland. Definitely. So after 1, Copeland started to love sample packs. We know this. We know this because of all the stuff that's been found with the Spyro samples, like Sound Font Collection, how many drum loops and everything like that. So I think that Copeland got really reliant on those loops, which by the way are freaking awesome and I have zero complaints about it. But what I'm saying about it is that like where his real skill is instrumentation, orchestration, you know? That's where he is extremely skilled. And to be honest, all those other things are just amazing. Like all those different sound effects and drums and everything like that, to me, are a bonus. I love them. I absolutely love them. Alright. Wait, hold on. Why was that already there? That's not right. Is that a glitch? Stay Frosty and Snack Selection are fucking peaks, says Trobo Tic Tac. Yeah, it is good stuff. See, the music here, it's that bit too light. It doesn't have that same punch. And I know a lot of people talk about that.
So cool. You don't know what it's been like listening to him over and over. But I tell you one thing, he should watch his back.
Canadian guy became a member for a month as well. That is too nice. I gotta send him a message. Thank you very much. I know he's getting ready to do his stream, or he's even there now. But that's awesome. I love it. Yeah, trust me. The membership stuff, it's gonna be worth your while. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Soonish, very soon. Oh, Froggy Longplays says congrats on 40k. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, where's the? You know, I can't believe I'm doing this. Watch this. Wait, I can't even get it. Oh no. Oh, there you go. Where's the? Wait, what is going on here? Where's the? Oh yeah. Okay, wrong way. Yeah. Okay, all good. What am I doing? Could it be there because he had cheats on? Yeah, it's probably it. Yeah, that's right. We'll do it later. Let's go defeat Dr. Shem. Right, as long as it's not the music shit switch compared to Ape Escape 1 to Ape Escape 2. Oh, Reflector, the key to my own heart here in terms of getting me excited about or getting me wanting me to rant. The Ape Escape 2 soundtrack is fucking it actually pisses me off so much. The more I listen to it, the more older I get. It's not something that calms me down. It's just it's absolutely lame. The Ape Escape 2 music. It's just lame. It's actively a game soundtrack that I do not think is good, and I think is to me it is bad. It is just bad music. It's bad. There's a couple good songs. Other than that, yuck. Just infuriating. We could have had a full extra Soichi Terada soundtrack. Here's the thing though, actually on that, interestingly enough, Terada was doing like Space Fisherman at the time. He was doing a lot of his bossa nova music. He was kind of going for like a softer energy and fan division as well. So yeah, it's interesting. All right, let's. Oh, there you go. That was very lucky. Very lucky. All right. Yeah, the composers can still catch the vibes. I like to hear adaptive music, like how Final Fantasy VII uses it in combat. I have not heard that. I'm keen to hear it though. That sounds good. The only people I trust are the people who did the original Katamari Damacy soundtrack. I've heard some music from Katamari. It's pretty damn cool. I do like it. All sounds for sound font. Found for sound fonts. Yeah, basically every single sound has been found. Literally, at this point, I would say it's 95% found at least. Here's another thing I found, and I replied. So I got this comment 4 years ago that I didn't see. It was like, I need this track. Where is it? It's the Speed Freaks or Speed Punks bit where Monica, you select Monica or you go near Monica, and it all of a sudden it's this. I don't even know what it is. It's like this kind of like J-pop sort of beat, or like French house kind of beat. It goes like, and like the bass line is the do 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 do. Anyway, you can't. It was isolated. It was not isolated. You couldn't find it. It was like all this other stuff. Well, I was able to extract some stuff recently, and I was able to get the sound. And I sent it to him, and he said I was a hero. And I was like, yeah, you know, to be honest, yes, I am, actually. And it was seriously, like, it is one of the most sampleable sounds I've ever heard. Like, you could make a French house, like, Daft Punk-esque track with it in 10 minutes. I'm going to be doing something with it. You'll see it on the channel. It's going to be awesome. Cannot wait. It's such a white whale for me as well.
How's a dragon supposed to flame metal armor anyway?
Remember, Spyro, flame won't work on metal, but charging with your horns, that should do the trick.
Look at away. Let's say here, Crystal. All right. What do we got here? People reverse engineering Spyro for PC is amazing because Insomniac looks a code, but in a sense, they can have it again. Oh look, I'll give this scoop on that. Yeah, the rules composed for Spyro 2, Eric Persing, that's for sure, with the sound samples. I mean, one of them, the Karakos is used in frickin' that Michael Jackson song. I can't remember what it was called, but it was in the 90s. Yeah, look, yeah, the PC port, yeah, people, like, the Lumilora footage, which is really good. That's nothing. It's nothing. I'm telling you, it's absolutely... People are not ready. People are not ready for how damn good the PC port is going to be. It's going to be free. All you need is your legally acquired disc, your ISO, and it's ready to cook. And... oh, that's really weird mechanic there. I feel like I'm going to have to go back and get more. I reckon. Yeah.
What's on the other side of that river?
Why don't you glide there and find out?
Why can't I join myself as a membership? I'm like trying to figure out this gifting thing. I can become a member of myself. Okay, cool. I mean, I guess give it away. I don't know. Weird. All right, let's go again in a sec. Is that getting it? Interesting. To think streamed audio in the 90s was quite limited where loop points were non-existent. Well, I mean, this track, this thing perfectly loops. What do you mean by like loop points were non-existent? As in, just like, as in like, you talking about like with like Ratchet, almost like how Ratchet and Clank has like the perfect loops, or what kind of loops are you talking about here? With what context? I'm curious. Okay, these guys are super fast. Actually, I think that is because of the 60 FPS thing, which, to be honest, I don't mind. I think it's great. Damn it. Whoop. Got him. It's time Sparks had a love interest in the new game. Adam. Sparks love interest. Okay. You know what? That's the first time I've ever heard that before. You know what? I'm here for it. Now, can you do that? Yep, reference to the original. Perfect. Leaf Boy 32 says new DLC goes crazy. I know, right? This is pretty crazy. Can we get to the top here? Yes, we can. Oh, you know what? Hold up. I reckon I gotta go back. Whenever I listen to a Silent Hill track, yep. There we go. Damn it, it's not working. Yeah, that's annoying. They don't flame. The flame thing doesn't work properly. You can click gift money sign, and at the bottom, yeah. But the problem is that I have to gift it to myself. It's I don't know. It's bizarre. I don't know what's going on with it. There we go. Down there. I can't just go like give 10 subs to the first 10 people that click. That's what I wanted to do, right? Hello, the mem. What's going on? Ah, beautiful. Now, in my fan game, we have this area, but you can't get to it. You could easily double jump to it. But we've actually intentionally put nothing there. It's meant to just be like set dressing. That's like the whole idea. We wanted to, with our fan game, I've talked about this in the videos, but I wanted for there to be just areas that actually are just kind of meant to just be looked at. And if you can get over to them, yeah, they're just kind of there. They're not intentionally meant to be part of the gameplay loop, you know? And maybe people won't like that, but I personally love it. I think that being able to see this and sort of skipping over to it is cool, but I didn't want to part of the level. We don't need it to do it. It's just there. Talking about the song going to this loop point in the day with... Oh, I went right back to the... Yeah, right, gotcha. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
You've reached the highest point in Clifftown. You can get to almost anywhere from here. If I were you, I'd use that whirlwind over there.
Yeah, it's so cool. Wait, oh look, there's the gems, you can see them. Not the highest point, so you're fired. Is your fan game Spaghetti Spyro, whatever it's called? It's in that engine. It's in that engine, yes. Angus and I made a discovery, or an innovation, or I don't know what you want to call it, but just we figured something out today with the blueprints that is, quite frankly, going to change the fan game scene. I'm serious. That's a Matt Johnson-esque over-exaggeration. It was not. It is going to change everything because it's going to be easier to have enemies from other games and stuff like that. Particularly one game that I'm going to be doing an LP of very, very soon as well. So just stay tuned on that one. It's huge, and we're going to be giving it away. Like, people are going to be able to do it, have it in their engine. Dr. Dog Balls Jr. Dog Balls Jr. says, well, oh damn it, I've got to go over there, don't I? That's right, I'll go again. Says, I only discovered your channel recently. This is the first time I've seen you stream. Can already tell I have a lot of fun browsing your backlog. Have a good day, man. Thank you very much, Dog Balls. You know what? It's not gonna work. That's got it. Cool. Yeah, it's funny about that, the backlog. A lot of like earlier subscribers and stuff like that. It's like, you know, they missed. They missed like things like the, like the Spyro Castle skate park and stuff like that. And the thing with that was kind of like, it's kind of sad, is that it's like when I got hacked, it kind of screwed the algorithm with a lot of that stuff. And let's go down that way, over here. Oh yeah, there. And it's a shame because yeah, basically all these videos got like sort of permanently screwed over with the algorithm. So what I've been doing is putting a lot of it in, like, you know, like doing like sharing, like the, you know, doing like the share post. That works really well. That actually works really well because then people discover it in a different way and then hopefully sort of put it back in. Because, you know, have any, you know, can people please leave a comment? I hope to get like none actually, because hopefully not everyone knows what it is. Do any of you not know the Spyro stop cam and the Spyro freeze cheat? Okay, if you don't know, please tell me. Spyro stop cam, Spyro freeze cheat, both for I think I'm trying to remember, is it just more 2 and 3? But yeah, Spyro stop cam, Spyro freeze cheat. If you don't know, look them up. And actually, please tell me as well. I want to see it. Like I do want to see like a barrage of comments from new people going, I don't know what you're talking about, because they're out of the algorithm now at this point. But they are major tools, and you may know that if you ever see the amazing Deo Man thumbnails, it's using that. No idea. Yeah, no, you would if you're a newer fan or subscriber, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't have a clue. But yeah. I don't think I know those cheats. See, that's why I've got to do like YouTube shorts and put them back in the algorithm as well. Guys, you can just freeze the game and then like run around and stuff. You can like freeze the states. The stop cam, you can move the camera around and like do like open camera mode, free camera mode in Spyro, you know, 1, 2, and 3. It's awesome. The cam I don't know, but the freeze cheat, yeah, no, freeze cheat is not utilized enough, honestly. How's Angu's been? He's been very good.
What? Huh? Oh. Thank you for releasing me, Spyro.
Does it work on Spyro 4? As in Enter the Dragonfly or like Realm Beyond sort of thing? It does not work on, if you're talking about a Realm Beyond, sorry, Realm Beyond, sorry, but if you're talking about Enter the Dragonfly, no, but there's stuff that's coming out, that with Enter the Dragonfly. I forgot to mention this, and I guess it's okay to mention it here, that the demo of the Monkey Monastery thing is not the only thing that's coming to do with Enter the Dragonfly that he's released. The guy, like I said, Silver is a genius. I wanted him to be on 400 subs like ASAP, because I think when the channel, before I started like talking about it, he had like just over 300. He's like getting there. Just deserves so much more.
Spyro? Are you the young dragon I've been hearing so much about? Ever since you were a wee...
What is it? Engagement. Goal. Start Q&A. A poll. Members only live stream. What if I just did? How cool would that be? I'm trying to look at, see if there's anything popping up. But all right, let's. Yeah. So there's more things coming with Enter the Dragonfly. Another thing that there is like a Enter the Spyro 3 recomp thing that's been built. That's like really early stages. But I think that AMAX/TISCorp, TISCorp will end up doing something with 2 and 3 after he does the PC port. So yeah, I think that that'll be. So I'm just closing that. There you go. I think that yeah, like just wait and see on the on that. I think that yeah. Enter the Dragonfly. Yeah. So no freeze cheat does not work with Enter the Dragonfly, but I wouldn't worry too much about Enter the Dragonfly. Put it that way. I think what you'll be seeing will be a lot greater. You know what I mean? Alright, I can't believe I'm using double jump in this. Yeah. Oh damn it. Oh. Let's see if I can get it. Oh, can I do it? I can. Here you go, watch this. Damn it. There we go. Imagine a Dawn of the Dragon PS3 decom. Ah! He fucked up, right? Did you just watching the entire time? And now I put the pressure on, because I'm just like, oh yeah, he's probably doing 2 and 3. I'm like, I mean, you have every right to rest, my king. You know, you've put in the yards, put in the hard work. I'm not expecting it, but I'm saying that with the foundation of 1, I think it will definitely help with 2 and 3. We were talking about it before. There's obviously a lot of crossover. There's also a lot of not crossover. So hopefully we'll be able to get someone else to pop up. Fuck. Holy fucking shit. $50 donation from TISCorp. I should be donating $50 to you for what you're going to do to this bloody scene. That is just astounding. Thank you so much for that. That seriously, man, that is just too nice. That is fucking absolutely incredible. And I'm not just saying that. That is, thank you very much for your generosity, because I tell you what, that's going to go a real long way. I really do mean it. I want to just present the absolute best stuff that I can. And there's a couple of things I'm looking to. I want to get to like level up level up everything we're doing.
I was born to glide.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Just a lovely, lovely thing to do. Thank you very much. And I'll tell you what, I will not disappoint. I will not disappoint because yeah, we got some good stuff coming. But yeah, talking about the PC port, I was like literally saying, I was like, after this, with the PC port, I was like, all right, time to donate to your like whatever business or thing that you're going to do after this, because it's going to blow up with the PC port. It's truly going to blow up.
I thought I'd be stuck here forever with those ugly vultures standing on my head. Those birds might look tough, but they're pretty tasty. Flame broiled with a pinch of salt.
You know what? I'll take a photo of that. That is a truly insane. That is a truly insane donation. I cannot believe that. Thank you very much, Discorp, once again, for the generosity there. That is just fucking incredible. But yeah, like I was saying, like it's like, yeah, I can now afford Mickey D's twice this week. And Mickey D is short for McDonald's, by the way. That's true. Here's the thing, though. I can't remember if this is like foundational fissure law or it was like drunk stream law or whatever. Like just me, or anyone gives a shit. But I've never had a McDonald's burger, and the one time I did, I pretty much threw it up after a bite. I was like, this is the most disgusting thing I've ever had in my life. And I'm sorry because I don't get any joy out of that. I'm not saying I don't like McDonald's. It's just that I actually do. I like certain things from McDonald's, but the burgers, I just couldn't. The cheeseburger, I just couldn't. I just hated it. I was just like, this is shit. I was always more of a KFC kid, actually. Which I know is a bit weird to say for like Americans, because I know Americans struggle with the fact that their KFC is like nowhere near as good. I charge a vulture. Yeah, right. No, so I actually do like it. Yeah, Mickey D's is a probably not as common as Macca's. I'd say Macca's is more common, but Mickey D's is definitely used occasionally. I never liked the T-Bell myself, like Taco Bell. Yeah. All right, let's make some. Oh, yeah, I already did that. What the fucking idiot? All right, okay. Alright. What am I looking for here? What am I looking for? 354. Oh, yeah, right. Duh. Look at this. See, can I do this normally? Does it actually... See, if you go like this, yeah, you could probably do it by skipping. If you think Australian McDonald's is bad, USA is far worse. Oh, no, I've had it. I've had US McDonald's and like KFC and stuff. It's, yeah. It's mid. It is mid. I would say. Actually, it's just not good. Like I have had KFC basically everywhere on the that's good lore there, Reflector. I think when you look, yeah, like I've had McDonald's, it's like KFC in like basically every country I've been to. So like, you know, Japan, you know, like Europe. I know Europe's not a country, but you know what I mean. Like I've had it in Europe, had it in America, had it in the UK, had it in Japan. It's actual garbage in comparison to the Australian one. Like, and that's I'm 100, like, I'm standing on business on that one. I'm standing on business on that one. It's just better. You know, they said the burgers are better at Hungry Jack's, which is Hungry Jack's is our Burger King. Nah, it's no, you've no clue. Like in comparison, it's just, yeah, they're not. It's not even comparable. Yeah, supercharged double zingers. Yeah. See, what I do, and it's this one I'm gonna have to start cutting because I've hit 90 kilos, so I'm chungus maxing again. I'm like, it's time to cut. I'll go back to having I'll do the like zinger fillet by itself, and the chicken is actually phenomenal. Has anyone had like I remember there's like ads and stuff like that, like vegan chicken from KFC. I know some people are going to get mad about that, but like I've always been close to a lot of vegans, so I'm always like, personally, I actually kind of vibe with a lot of vegan food, and I think that there's absolutely nothing wrong with making that a conscious choice, especially ethically. What is it like? What is the vegan, things like? Because there's a place we have called Lord of the Fries in Australia that's actually fucking great. It's actually really properly good. And it's like vegan. I remember first time I got these like nuggets, and I'm like, this tastes weird. What is that? And turns out it was vegan. And then they do this like these sausages or like these like hot dog kind of things, and they are actually fantastic. Okay, this is I always remember this is the slow way of doing it. This is like I've done it like crappily here. I will just be able to make it, but this is a guaranteed crap time. There you go. All right. Let's see. Fast food in general is pretty grotty. Yeah, I mean, you're right. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. I'm not really an ultra processed food eater. TBH. Yeah, no, it's what was I gonna say? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like in Australia, a lot of our food culture and fast food culture has actually kind of skewed Mexican. Which is so like you have like your place called like Zambrero and
For the Magic Crafter's world, if you're ready.
Yeah, is that the guy from Sly? It is, isn't it? There we go. Yeah, so what was it? It was the yeah, so like Zambrero's, Guzman and Gomez. There's another place called like Fresh Mex or not Tex-Mex, but it's the one in Melbourne and Sydney and that. We don't have it in Adelaide. You know, what am I talking about, guys? Australians, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Speedway, that looked really good, actually. That looked really nice. Salsas as well. Yeah, we love our Mexican food, like Australian American kind of Mexican food. Beautiful. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Oh yeah, actually, this is very similar to what our level is going to be looking like. Actually, Mad Max, that's the one. We don't have that here. Yeah, Mad Max. all the other city Australians are like, I don't know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Mad Max. Seen a few ads. Yeah, I've heard it's grown actually in popularity, to be honest. It's definitely grown. It's definitely more popular.
Welcome to Magic Crafters. I want you to release the dragons, reclaim our treasure, and recover the eggs from those pesky blue thieves.
Let's get this guy. Oh, he's fast. Something about the vibe in Magic Crafters in the OG game versus Reignited is wildly different. Preferred or not preferred? Like, do you like it in this or do you not? I like the water part. I mean, the original is just always going to be close to me. Do they have a crunch wrap? Like as in the Mad Max have a crunch wrap, or yeah, crunch wrap. That it seems familiar to me, but I'm blanking on where it is. Crunch wrap, is it KFC? Wait. Australia's Mexico should be Indonesia. I agree that we do not respect Indonesian food enough. That, like, culturally, yes, I'm with you. We should have more Indonesian. We should have more. I want to have more Cambodian food. I know that Cambodian is, you know, it's probably closer to Thai in terms of its food cuisine, but like, yeah, Cambodia. My nanny and Papa Mike used to go, and Auntie used to go there all the time. Oh, like multiple times to go to Cambodia. But actually, she got hit by a car there. Actually, this is what happened. Got hit by a car, went to the hospital, and that's basically when she found out that she had like bone cancer because of the car accident, and nothing could have been done. Like she had a pretty quick. She went quick. This was like 2005. Had it less than a year. Went everywhere, unavoidable. So, just she was a legend. But like, yeah, getting hit by the car in a weird way, it kind of at least got her to a care quicker, if that makes sense. But it was like, yeah, like Cambodia is like such a different place. What's that quote from? You know, the new movie's coming out with him. Kitchen Confidential. Tony, bloody blanking on his name. But he's got the, you know, Parts Unknown. What's the country called? Alright, let's see. Food safety standards. Yeah, I agree. You're right. I know we got real. Damn, we got real. You know, it's all good. I'm one of those people where the strength is through the memory, right? Anthony Bourdain, thank you. Yeah, Tony B. Anthony Bourdain. He said something about like if you knew what Kissinger did to.
Oh, Spyro, you're not afraid of those big, noisy, gigantic, awful beasts, are you?
Of course not.
Oh, good.
I didn't think so.
Zane, shout out to Zane, you stole my games. Yeah, I remember the Alpine bug, yeah. Yeah, but Bill Dan was like, yeah, if you knew what, like, Kissinger did to Cambodia, you'd want to punch his face and, you know, like, you'd want to kill him, basically. It's in his book, in one of his books. I don't know if it's in Kitchen Confidential or the later one, but yeah. And it's so true. It's like, you know, the bombs and the landmines that they find. I actually know some people, I got some, like, a friend's dad. He was a guy that, like, anyone, like, these, you know, got these, like, awards for and everything like that, was someone that would actually spend his time, like a long time, a few years I think it was, basically disarming landmines in Cambodia, which is just incredible. Like, what an incredible job, what an incredibly dangerous, risky, heroic job. Because, you know, the amount of landmines that exist in these countries, like, after these wars, it's just astounding. Fan game, yes, look up Spyro Blowhard's Revenge. It's myself and Angus's project that we're working on, and I'll tell you what, we're very, very excited about it. So, hey, look, it's the, speaking of, who remembers, yeah, beating him to death with his bare hands, exactly, yeah. You know what, this is the kind of stream where I'm like, yeah, we're gonna talk about that. Alright, let's see if I can double jump. Oh, damn. That's alright, we tried. Pol Pot gutting Cambodia with Kissinger's okay. Yeah, exactly, yeah, fucked. Alright, let's go to our graphics and go to our FPS down to, look at all this weird FPS there. Alright. And then back. Oh, look at how jank it looks in comparison. And think about this, right? This is what GTA 6 is going to be. That is just so bizarre, isn't it? Okay, look, by the way, what happens to the graphical quality when you go that way? Hold up. Let me go back. Go back to 60. Does it like stay like that? Oh, the quality, what happened here? Full screen, bloom, graphics, ultra. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it was weird. Excellent. I got the, oh yeah, you got motion blur. Yeah. Is that our eyes not really used to 60 and above? Yeah, it's a weird thing, isn't it? Was it it'd be killer for fan games and ROM hacks to eventually be PC ported?
Thank you for releasing me.
Well, that's what I was saying before. Tiscorp joined in the Tiscorp. Is it Tiscorp or Tis? I say Tiscorp, but I'm like Tiscorp would make sense. That's the thing, is that yeah, the facilitation of fan mods and stuff like that, a bit like with the CTR stuff, where they're like, you know, we're kind of staying hands off of it, but you can do it, basically. It's like with CTR, like there's going to be a bunch of stuff coming soon that will allow you to do more, but the thing is that the guys that are working on the PC stuff and the byte matching and decomping and recomping, all that, like, they're just doing that, and then the ability would be later. I thought it was Tyson, yes, that makes sense. It's such an Australian, I feel like Tyson is such an Australian name to me. Like, I just feel like so many Aussies at Tyson, like at school and stuff. Not that I go to school, I'm so past it. I'm 30. Let's go like that. Yeah, so like it's sort of more about creating yeah, like the toolkit so people can do this themselves, you know. Xander.
Great work, Spyro. If you keep this up, you'll learn all the tricks of the magic crafter's world.
What are the tricks? So talking about our fan game as well, the moving platforms and stuff is something that we really are wanting to learn, and we want to start to get like the blueprint knowledge. If any of you guys have knowledge about Unreal 4.27 and onwards, or actually not really onwards, more just Unreal 4, please reach out, by the way, because we are very much, you know, in need, I guess. Not in need, but, you know, would love some help with, you know, blueprints and stuff like that. So, you know, I think there's a lot of, yeah, a lot of stuff you can contribute to our projects. I said it before, I said it again, GTA 6 will more likely be shit.
Remember that these blue thieves have stolen eggs outside the Magic Crafter's world as well.
Don't worry, I'll take care of them.
Bruce. Quarter Jones said, yeah, it's more likely shit. That's a bold statement. I'm curious as to why you think it. Is that because you think of like the shitification of like Rockstar? Because like they don't, you know, they don't seem to like, you know, their marketing is bizarre and they're Take-Two pilled and like what's the reason why you think it's like actively not going to be good? I'm not doubting it, but I'm curious. Damn it. I'm gonna make it up. I think at the very least it'll be serviceable. Like, I mean, I can't lie and say I'm not excited, because I am excited for it. You know, it's been such a bloody long time. Damn it. Okay, this guy's actually really hard to catch up. Hello Terry, welcome. Thank you for the congratulations, and congratulations on the return of your favorite guy. Alright, come on, there we go. It's me working on VG Music Studio cross-platform sound editor for GBA, MP2K data, and SDART files. Hey, you gotta add me on Discord actually, because I'm curious about this kind of stuff. So please tell me more, because it's super interesting to me. I've been producing music since I was 13, but I'd say really start to do decent stuff at like 15, right? Let's go that way. Yeah, so I'm very interested in music and all that kind of technical side. There isn't even gameplay for GTA 6 yet. Makes me wonder why. Well, I guess if you want to be like disingenuous, you could be like, well, technically there was the leaks like 4 years ago, and it's like that. I think that's why they've been so coy about it. I think, which I don't really agree with, but yeah, I kind of understand a little bit, I guess. Bruce, yeah, Bruce is the quintessential Australian name. Down that way? Okay. I'll go this way. I'll go back to the start. This is cool. Always loved this. Always loved how this worked. Platinum Lucaria. Yes, I will add you. Yeah, makes me wonder why. Yeah, it's I don't know, Sam. I don't think it's because it's bad, but I don't think it's good form the way they've left it so late either. And then the whole disc thing, and yeah. It's weird vibes, isn't it? The whole thing being on, like, Netflix. Okay. I have Netflix, so it's like, whatever. Not sure how Spyro 2 PC will be handled since Spyro 3 Sourceport is an update of the same engine. I'm guessing it'll be its own fork. I think Tice Corp would probably be a good person to ask about that kind of stuff. I think that by the time one is out, like, there's people working on stuff all the time. So I feel like, you know, how do you pronounce the names? Aronovus is like working on some stuff with Spyro 2, and then obviously we have, you know, HWD with Spyro 3 and other people as well. So I think stuff's happening. It's very exciting. They have almost nowhere to go with the series.
When you see arrows like these, you can charge along with them to begin a supercharge.
Supercharge? Excellent.
Go ahead. Try it.
Nowhere to go with GTA. I could see that because, I mean, already the fact that they're in the same bloody city is annoying to me. Like, I wish they'd go somewhere else. I know it's going to be, like, way bigger and better, but it's just like, I don't know. That part always kind of annoyed me a little bit, to be honest. I was always kind of like, you know, why can't they go to a new city? You know, that's why, like, it's so cool that there's things like Casa City. You know, the GTA. If anyone looks at the GTA 3 Casa City mod, it is insane. It's a Manhunt level. Like, Manhunt is, yeah, Manhunt's like a game. I never played it, but it was like banned in Australia. I think Manhunt 2, I think. And, yeah, alright. By the way, the parts going up and down like that, that's what I mean. Spyro 2 can be fully recomped before the decomp is released. Yeah, see the difference between a recomp and a decomp. I'm not going to waste time on the stream trying to explain it, because I will explain it so poorly that it'll end up doing it a disservice. But yes, there is indeed a difference between the two. So yeah, exactly. I think that, look, I mean, I could put Tyson on the spot here and go, when are you releasing it? But I think that it's going to be the wait will be more than worth it. Like, talking ball about some of the stuff with Spyro 1 and just like the little things that go wrong and that you have to think, and like all the different researching that you end up taking, and then realizing that like, oh, that was like a complete dead end, or I have a completely different like perspective, like reason to do that. I find that really, really, really funny. Like, it's fantastic. It must be an incredibly frustrating endeavor, but totally worth it. Let's have a look. Thank you, Caravel Music. Thank you very much for the congratulations. It's a bloody celebration in here. It certainly is. Let's have a look. Just checking my. Let's see how many people we got in here, because I haven't got the thing open in the other one. So I'm just very curious how many we got. I think everything is ready. Okay. All right. 67 people in here. Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do the thing? Do I do the thing? Awesome. Actually, I'm not here to call them out because I understand it was annoying, but I actually had someone get really shitted off that I made a 6-7 reference like at the start of this year. They're like, you really contributing to like a toxic like internet culture or something like that. Like, I was like, it's a joke, but you know, that's alright. That's okay. Alright, well, so last major visual website's done. You know, Tice Corp, actually, you know what? Maybe the $50 that you donated is to basically say sorry that you are no longer a web designer. I would understand that because I am. I used to be a web designer, as many of you would know.
Please do something about these green druids. They insist on moving everything in sight.
Yeah, so yeah, I was basically I need these in my fan game 100%. Oh, what? Yeah, I was a web designer. Obviously now I'm in you know, healthcare, I would say, you know, doing sort of education, bit of IT, bit of education, bit of everything actually, kind of bit of admin, and I actually love it, to be perfectly honest. Oh, what is going on here? I love it. I love working in like health is like you make a difference, you know, like that kind of thing. But you know, web design, like, you know, with AI now, with the websites, like it's fucked. It's there's like nothing I can do. Like if I was doing that job, yeah, it's a disaster. It's an unmitigated disaster. I've seen what some of this stuff does. And I mean, as a web designer, I'm like, fuck, that's pretty cool. You know, especially with like JavaScript, which I never really got into. I was more into visual building, your like CSS, that kind of stuff. Let's have a look. GTA 6 is probably left to right politics of modern America. Yeah, and that's going to be insufferable for sure.
When I become big and strong like you, I'll squash them all.
Until then, remember that supercharge makes you invincible.
Dreadclaw Dragodon says no. Hi, CrystalFissure. Hello. Yeah, left and right politics. I mean, yeah, it will be insufferable, I'd say, but like, yeah, in a worse thing could be done, I guess. Actually, maybe not. Where do I start? Most people who made GTAs have left. They've laid off 34 employees supposed to work in the game in the UK. Oh yeah, no, look. The GTA thing is a machine that is nothing like what it used to be at all. Right? It's not even close to the same thing. And you know what? I think that you would want to expect that it would be. Like, I think there's no reason to believe that the people that made GTA 3 are making GTA 6 or Vice City or any of that. Even GTA 4, they're gone. Chin's Music says, "What's up? Congrats on 40k. How long do you think the trilogy will take?" Like, as in this, like doing like this entire trilogy. I think many streams, but I probably will. I'll do this over 2 streams, and I'll do Spyro 2 maybe over 2 or 3. I'll start it probably earlier to the second one because it's like almost 1:30.
Try combining your supercharge with jumping and gliding, and really explore the high caves.
I'm excited for Spyro Realm Beyond, but I'll for sure miss the style and aesthetic, style and level design of the trilogy. Same with Crash Bandicoot. Love the trilogy aesthetic. Yeah, I think that it will feel like Reignited, but I think when you realize that Reignited is 2018, and then you look at the gameplay like bit from like Spyro Realm Beyond, I think you're going to see it's going to be a significant step up. You know, like, we're going to look at it and go, this is a big step up, I think. Which I think is exciting. Let's see, these caves here like this. Brilliant. Very cool. Alright, NTSC looks like a lower version of Treetops. Yeah, that's right. That's right. The whole negotiation, the whole debate of this. I mean, this level is ill. I mean, this whole path here and everything like this is just really cool. And yeah, we need a big, like, massive egg thief in our game, like in Blowhard's Revenge. That'd be great. I love these like disproportionately fast egg thieves because they are fundamentally, like, they are completely broken because of the 60 FPS. There we go. Adult reaction 6-7 can be funny, like when South Park did it. It's cool to have experience in wildly different levels, different fields. Yeah, exactly. Like, the transferability between, like, the web design stuff and then what I'm doing now is, there's not a lot, but then stuff does come up that you're like, actually, that's good. That's good. Oh, shit. I completely missed the turn there. Let's get out of here, quick. Look at this. This is such a filtered color here. This is definitely on the lazier side. Oh, damn. Okay. See, that's how do I animation blueprint that in damn it. How do I animation blueprint this, like something like this in Unreal? That's what I need help with for sure. Oh man. This is always scary. Always scary as a kid. Can't deny it. Look at this. You look over here. It's just beautiful. Can you make that jump? You almost can. I mean, both your streams and CGH's Canadian guys stream at the same time right now. That's awesome. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you being here. You are a legend in at my work, actually, because I told him all about that thing you did. All right, there you go. All right, let's keep. Let's do this. Here we go. Oh, I like the skybox here. Very subtle. I've only seen characters in the trailers in bad, but it's time to show some gameplay. We, the fans, built all the hype for GTA 6. Anything that costs $100+ can't be good. What, as in, you mean like, I would say that if it's $100, you should expect it to be good. That's more the way I look at it. Hey Fizz, you inspired me to replay Spyro 2 with your douchery. Is that a compliment or an insult? I think that's an insult. Yeah, that's fine. I respect it. I respect being called a douche. Alright, there you go. Actually, I'm gonna go back that way. Yeah, they're definitely gonna show gameplay in the Netflix look, and then you get it like 6 hours later. I mean, it's all gonna be on social media anyway. Passion Pass on podcast says, congrats, bro. Thank you very much. Thanks, bro. I don't say bro that much, but you know, if someone says it to me, someone calls me bro, you're my bro as well. There we go. Alright. Let's keep going through here. How do you feel about Realm Beyond possibly being open world flight simulator with generic orchestra music and epic story instead of classic Spyro? Well, we talked about that a little bit before, but yeah, as I said, thing that worries me the most, the flight simulator stuff doesn't worry me because I don't think it will be. That's what I've sort of said about that. The music, yes, that's I wouldn't call it a concern because I have no reference point yet. But that's going to be the part that could be scary, right? The music. Please don't be shit. Please don't be shit. This is why I occasionally enjoy binge reading Reignited's negative reviews in the Steam Hub. Interesting, yeah. I haven't read the negative reviews on there actually. Alright, where are we going now? That way? Through here? Oh yeah, actually that makes sense. It'll be one of these. Oh. Is that it? No. I'm missing a heap. Oh, I think I know where they are. Is it around there? Go back up this way. Douche jump. Wait, in your old videos you called double jumping being a douche. Did I do that? That is so 2010 to me. That is, I don't know whether it's like, that's amazing or cringe. It's probably both. Oh, that's brilliant. Being a douche. Why? Why is it being a douche? Wait. There's a skill point here, isn't it? Why did I say that? Why did I say that? I'm confused. Douche jump. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna go around, I think. Oh, I know where it is. Classic spot. Great hiding spot. Great hiding spot. Almost as good as actually, I reckon just as good as Cyredes' one. You know, in Grim Gardens. Yeah, biggest complaints of DRM system and frame rate tied assets. Yeah, I see that. Dev said it ain't gonna be a flight simulator. Yeah, I agree, and I agree. I want to reinforce that. Like, I totally get the cynicism on A Realm Beyond. Don't get me wrong, I do. I just don't think the flight simulator thing is gonna be the thing that will be a problem. I don't think it will be a flight simulator. Is what I mean. Yeah, this is great. I love this bit. This is such a great little bit. I mean, it's probably less of a hidden thing than like the Cyredes thing, but it's just awesome. Having been built by a NASA engineer, true. Gateway Glimmer episode 1, you'll say anything to avoid dead air. That's true. That is so true. Yeah, I would say anything. I still do. Although, you know, I've learned, this is one thing I love saying with Angus at work. It's the Idris Elba meme, where it's like, stop, like, learn to sit back and relax or whatever. Not everything deserves a reaction. That's like one of my favorite things to ever say, because it's like, it's the most true thing in the world. Not everything needs a reaction. Not everything needs a reaction. Sometimes, especially at work and stuff like that, just sit back, just wait. Let them talk. You know, it's yeah. In my experience, a high price they're going to do just of the risk. High price. Raising money to pay for, yeah, exactly, yeah, again. Ooh, look at this. This is that bloody level in CTR. It really one of the most. I mean, think about that. That is the most recent Spyro thing. Like, oh, I guess you could say no, it's not. But I guess if you don't include the Spyro, what's it called? Rumble packs. But you know what? You have to include it because it is legitimately like a thing. So, oh, look at that. Yeah, that track was disappointing.
Welcome to Wizard Peak. This is my favorite supercharged spot. Use it to bash those wizards.
Big YouTubers should make videos about concerns to Toys Bob sees them and doesn't think people just don't care about Spyro anymore when they just failed and pulled a Skylands. Don't worry about, I wouldn't worry too much about that. In a sense of, I think Toys Bob are very well aware of the reception. Put it that way. I've not been in contact with them, but just speaking to people, I think that they're not checking the internet. Like, they are very conscious of all this stuff. Oh, look at this. They're very conscious of it. They're not blind. And just like, they weren't blind with Reignited as well, and just like Vicarious Visions weren't blind. And I can say this. Remember, this is like my one claim to fame. If you go back and look at the old CTR videos, like the first time I covered CTR, when I got an exclusive look at it, like I was very lucky, I got to actually like play. Oh damn it! I got to play the game before basically anyone else. The controls were not right yet. They were not right. They were off. They were, yeah, they just did not really work properly. Damn it. Oh, damn it. Yeah, like the drifting was off. It was like too much drifting, not enough in certain spots. It just didn't work. And we told them that. I'm really like, they want the feedback. They want to hear from you guys. What do you think? And that actually, it 100% it was addressed. Yeah. ARB won't have it unlimited flight. Let's use drafts. Yeah, exactly. That's true. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'm looking forward to seeing how that's going to work. Actually, fingers crossed on Toys for Bob avoiding Reignited's bugs for Realm Beyond. DRM saves may be guaranteed if yeah, DRM saves. Fuck. That's insane. Passion Pass on Podcast says, did you hear about the Toy Story Retro Roundup bundle release? Yes, I did. And I'm going to be finishing my Toy Story LP very, very soon. Now that enough people have seen Toy Story 5, I will talk about it, because I wanted to talk about it, Toy Story 5 in that part. Because I didn't want to do it like straight after the movie came out, because I thought people would be like, no, don't spoil it. But I really want to talk Toy Story 5. Like, you guys know how important Toy Story is to me. I watched that whole movie just pretty much the entire time, just teary. Because it's just the Toy Story is that important to me. I was just like it took 1 second. I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen. You know what I don't like about Reignited? It looks like Fortnite. I see that complaint. I get it. I do get it. I think Fortnite, it's a bit like that thing about like ChatGPT pros, where people are like, oh, this sounds like ChatGPT, and it's like, yeah, but ChatGPT got it from people. Not that that defends some of the language, but you know what I mean. Let's go get that one around here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't mind the Reignited style in certain ways, but I actually think that A Realm Beyond has the potential to look better. I mean, it should look better, given that it's been around since, you know, like it's so much newer than this. This is 2018, but that's dated now. It's starting to get dated. Hyperspace Raid, the worst makeover. Oh yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, yeah. They weren't able to do what they really wanted to do. Nitro Field ruined some of my favorite tracks. Had anti-grab. Yeah, I get that too. I understand. I wish we could have it. I think CTR 2 will.
Well done, Spyro. Thank you for releasing me.
And for the record, yeah, I'm fully on board. By the way, I am fully on board with what's it called again? The Spyro, what was it? Sorry, CTR 2. Fully on board, fully in trust of what CG has talked about, but not just that, but just the general. Even if he hadn't ported on it, I think the reality stays the same. Is that like there is this gap with Crash. And it occupies a different niche to Spyro as well, like with the racing. And I don't necessarily think that Crash needs a Crash 5 right this second while we are waiting for Spyro. I know you could say, well, they're different, but yeah. And GL, I do like Fortnite's art direction as characters could coherently fit in the Spyro world. That's fair.
Area in the artisan's home world near the waterfall. Try jumping on the stones there.
Artisan's home world? Waterfall. Sounds good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, 100% actually on that with the bosses in 3. Yeah, couldn't agree more. Right, let's go again. CTL was hands down the best remake to come out. Oh, I agree. No, that much is true. I fully believe that as well. It was the best one. It was the best one of the 3. It was the most. It did the most new things while celebrating the past the best. All the characters. I mean, I think it low-key encouraged Mario Kart 8 to actually have like more than one character. You know, not really, but you know what I mean. It actually properly encouraged it. All right, where's the next gem? Set of gems. Got it here. Let's see. I'd never seen this color of Spyro before with the cheats. I was saying, yeah, well, this is Cinder. See, it's a. Look it up in the, it's downloadable. It's in the Spyro, the Omni Swapper mod. So look up the Omni OMNI SWAPPER. There you go. It's 469. Where are we? Is it back at the start? Oh yeah, I know where we're gonna go. We're gonna go around. Back to the beginning. Sort of like the Smash Ultimate of Kart Race. I don't know why. What's that such a point of anger? What's with it? Explain. Beanox went above and beyond. That game should be the blueprint for any remake in the future. I agree. Yeah. Alright, so it's that one over there. So we gotta go the other way, don't we? It's been so long since I've done this, I'm actually forgetting. Go down here. Let's have a look. Where is it? Down. It's down this way? Yes, there it is. There we go. That's it. 500 out of 500. Look at that. Alright. How many people we got in there? Let's see. Heck yeah, still 67. That's awesome. Brilliant. Oh look, Sadie's. What does it say? But Sadie Sink. Here we go. It says Sadie Sink avoids spoiling her top secret role in Spider-Man Brand New Day. Oh, that's the it's the classic. Man, that one. Okay. We'll see. Sadie Sink. Goated. I love that meme of her like not looking sad at all when Stranger Things ends.
This portal leads to a special place where you can learn to fly. I remember when I was a young dragon, earning my wings.
Learn to fly. Got it.
Well, CTR2, yeah, it's got a big shoes to fill, you know, in terms of characters and stuff, yeah. I think there'll probably end up being less, but there'll probably be new ones as well. Because hopefully they do, like, a whole new story or something. I miss Demo Disc as well. The music as well. You know, how's it go? Or the PS1 one, it was like, it's like it goes do 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 yeah. It's an amazing thing. Or the other one, the OPSM music, which is like anyway, I could just do that the whole night. You know, yeah. I take requests. Alright, by the way, I've completely fucked up my thing here. Completely. T-Rex and Manta Ray. Yeah, what am I doing here? What am I actually doing? I've mentally cooked it. This is insanely bad. I've done the worst possible route, and it will not pass. This shall not pass. Yeah. See, look, this is the wrong way. At this point. Oh man, the Jurassic Park theme, please. How's that go again? Oh fuck, how's it go? It's too long. It's too long. I know it as well. That's the worst part. I'm just blanking right now. Okay, I've somehow lucked my way into getting this one right. It's such a bloody banger, that one. I think Zindictive Tainment's uploaded. My friend's in. Alright, let's get out of here. Let's go do Blow Hard. And then, I remember we said you would stream Demo Disc. I love the stream in it. That was so trippy. You know, I should. I don't remember when I said that. You're going to have to quote me on it and find it, but that sounds good. I believe that I would have said it. Alright. Well, probably people play things besides kids' games. Yeah, well, you know. Rumble. Oh, look at that. Jeez. Blowhard's fucking disturbed here. Well, it's really funny because I played Wipeout, the Wipeout on the demo like a million times, right? Like I loved it. And then it's funny because how the world works is that it turns out that one of like a family friend, like he married into family friend, you know, like married the family of a friend, right? It turns out that they were like, they did the art design and everything for Wipeout, like the cover, like the logo, all that stuff, and then ended up working on like Wipeout 3, worked for Psygnosis. He was telling me something a couple of days ago. Oh, it's almost 2 AM. He was telling me this a couple weeks ago, should I say, sorry. There's Blowhard. I'm going after him. Yeah, he was telling me that like, yeah, he like some of the stuff he was working on like before like he like left and like they got shut down. It was like he was doing like PlayStation Home stuff in the end. He had like Buzz and stuff like that because he was working for Psygnosis. just a really lovely guy. But yeah, he was like really heavily involved in Wipeout 3, which again looked awesome. Like those Wipeout games look so cool. Spyro's technically a kid's series. I would agree, technically. But you know.
Thanks for releasing me, Spyro. You have no idea how
What?
long I've been trapped in Crystal.
Crystal.
And, neither do I. Who are you again?
I'm out of here.
Sad to say that he might be delusional. Okay, so our one in Blowhard's Revenge, that these do not move. We need to figure out how to make them move. That would be excellent and great. Alright. Yeah, we gotta get things to move. We gotta get like windmills and stuff like that. Like we have to do it. We have to do it. There's Blowhard, the enemy. The villain of my fan game. Alright, so we're gonna wrap the stream up pretty soon. I was trying to think if we can do some kind of chain of thing of like, oh, I love that they put this all like icy here like that. Maybe I have to make that in our level. I think that's cool. Yeah, maybe like keep going for just a little bit. See if there's any good reason. Not the good reason to do it, but like as in I'm just sort of thinking. We'll see. Blowhard. Oh wait, what the hell? What was I doing? I just traveled to it. So dumb. Silly. I assume you got the Ape Escape vinyl records. I tried emailing Torado on his website to see if I can get him autograph. I think he said not being able to sell them himself. Yeah, that's because he has none of the rights to all that stuff. Like, same with the it's not Spyro. Same with the what is it? The Sounds of the Far East. Like, he was no longer able to like release all that shit that he used to like have. That it was, he should. I think it's bullshit. I think like, yeah, but you know, he ultimately chose to sell it. So you know, it is what it is. So what made you want to make Blowhard the villain of your fan game? I'll tell you, I'll be completely frank. We just were like thinking about like, okay, who should be the villain? And then Angus was like, oh, what about like Blowhard's Revenge or something? And I was like, yeah, okay, that's good actually. And that was it. Like, it was a bit of fun, you know? When are they resistance to charge? Yeah, I agree, yeah, I didn't know that. I forgot. But yeah, we had good fun with it. We had good fun with it. We were just like having a bit of fun with it, to be honest. Let's get that one. Where did I miss that last 15? Yeah, like there's nothing deeper about it, but it is a bit of a laugh. It is a nice little bit of a laugh. But then here's the thing, it was a joke until it wasn't, and the stuff that we actually have planned for it is actually, I think, good. To be honest, I'm like actually, if Insomniac knew about the story, they'd be like, that's kind of cool. I did believe that. All right, let's go do Beast Maker's Home. We're gonna do that one. We'll wrap it up, and yeah, let's have a look. Can't believe how many people we got here. It's a bloody nice big stream tonight. All right, let's see. I actually got a guy called Big Bull Studio comment on the 40k thing. He's like, I've done some amazing music uploads, just fantastic. So I thought I was very chuffed to get that comment. All right. Ape Escape got PC port. I'm having the custom levels and split screen. Yeah, I've been speaking to the guy that did that. Very talented guy. Got like a software engineering background. Actually, Tice Corp knows him as well. All right, let's go to Beastmakers. Yeah, super nice guy, and yeah. So I asked him about the custom level stuff. It's like theoretically it should be possible. They're not exploring it at the moment, but other people could pick up the mantle with that. I have got some Ape Escape level model stuff going on in the background that I've been working on. So to see about that. Hey, what the hell? So there's the other balloon. Yeah, you're vibing. I'm glad I could help you vibe, Damon. You were talking about like blueprints and stuff like that in the last stream. Actually, I was saying before, I've got to speak about reviewing some of the stuff that we've been putting together. Oh, I love this so much. This looks actually so great. I'm into this. I'm into this big time. This has kind of inspired what our version of Beastmakers is going to look like for Blowhard's Revenge, actually. I know some people don't like this one, but I love it.
Nasty North is turning our swamp into an electrified junk heap. And it used to be so beautiful.
I'm sure it was.
I'm sure it was. Alright. Whoa. Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, so it's like, there's a lot, you know, like, we kind of want to make the Beastmakers be like a daytime one. Like, I'm just gonna spoil that a little bit, just because it's, you know, I've said it, it's not gonna ruin anything, trust me. I love this, like, seeing it like this is like, this is different than what it looked like on the PS4. I feel like it was a bit more murkier there. Ditto just resting while my hangover passes for the day, says Zed Stir Chiefs. Kaiser Chiefs? Oh, this little house like this is cool. It's very almost Spyro-like in terms of it. Actually, they do this thing where they spam a bunch of collectibles, like as in like chests and stuff, which we've tried not to do in our fan game because we're like, oh, we don't want it to be too much. You know, it looks fake. I'm overhanging. Oh, I always like this. This is a great little flourish here. Look at this. Water. He doesn't drown it. They're probably weighing that up, going, isn't this like against everything we just said? Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do one more. I am gonna do Wildfly as well. Chiefs did the clone hero and Freshman. Oh, that was like Kaiser Chiefs or something. I don't know why. Alright, Wildfly. Now, my friend Jaco commented this recently. He was like, doesn't Wildfly feel like it's basically feel like it's basically like a Nasty's World one. And I'm like, yeah, not in this one. This one kind of like looks a bit different because, yeah, it's kind of, you've got like the beastie thing. But yeah, I actually agree with that. I agree with that assessment, especially in the OG game, that it does not really feel like a Beastmakers one. And then a friend mentioned being like, yeah, I kind of want to do a Beastmakers Speedway. And I'm like, okay, I want to see that. I really want to see that. Did I get that other guy? Did I not? I'm worried. I don't think I did. Fuck. Oh, here he is. Oh, no, there you go. Great. One of the greatest tracks of all time. When am I getting CrystalFissure on his speedrunning arch? It's so, again, this is so funny that I talked about this, Shep, and I talked about this in another video, and you're going to see why soon, put it that way. With Blowhard's Revenge, it's made me completely re-examine the way I play Spyro. Like, when I next play Spyro 1, and it'll be sooner than you think, by the way, like the OG Spyro 1, I will be I'll be playing it basically slow, because I'm going to be exploring every crevice of it and looking at every environmental flourish that exists, because that is how I have learnt how to do this, like get better at like level design and concepts. If you speedrun it, it's a lot of fun. I love speedrunning. However, it's just not the same. I think that like you don't get to stop and smell the roses by design, right? In a speedrun, I don't get to like look around and go, oh, look at this. Let's look at the detail here. They've put that down there. Okay, great. Okay, so then you've got this, you know, I'm thinking about it in a different way. You can say it's pretentious. Probably is. Maybe it is. But I love it. I love speedrunning. I have done like, you know, the speedrunning tournament stuff for years of my life. Like over half of my life almost was spent like doing some kind of speedrunning. Like from like 2010 to 2024, 25 was basically, I was speedrunning, right? Not that well, and I still love it. But I think that there are people that can do it better than me. And I think that like my kind of style of like Spyro sort of stuff, I think is almost the opposite. It's like, yeah, I can play it fast when I want to, right? I can play it fast when I want to, but I want to, I think I'm better at it when I'm sort of like just exploring it for what it is. And then speedrunning it occasionally, of course, because it is a lot of fun. Speedrunning is great. I mean, there's a reason why I hosted tournaments for years. But yeah, and obviously I also kind of like, I lurk in the server. I know you're in there too, Shemp, like with like Laura and Wally and Ewan and everyone. Too many people to name. And obviously I've worked with Jeremy Thompson with the Spyro What's it called again? You know, Spyro 3.5. Oh, damn. Let's do it again. There we go. Let's go up here. I always like this part here too. Let's see. God, I always like that you could have this and then you could go back. Yeah, see, look at this. I just love this version of Peacemakers. Were you there when we did USC? No, I wasn't. I wasn't like there, but I, you know, I back read a little bit. All right, forks that speed up loading as they add nests to skip will likely need its own categories. Yeah, true that.
I feel baby.
True that. That is, yeah, you're right. Yeah, I think Nest to Skip. Well, I mean, I think Nest to Skip is still available in the PC port. Like, it still will be able to happen, as far as I know. Even though you can play it at like way faster. Where is it? Where's that? Look at that. So I'm gonna wrap up the stream now after I beat this level. It's been great fun. Oh, whoa. It's been great fun. I've had some insane bloody donations. 50 bucks, 10 bucks, 10 bucks, just unbelievable. Memberships, very much appreciated. It is seriously, it's awesome. I very much appreciate. I feel very loved. I feel very appreciated on YouTube. And I tell you what, as I keep saying, it's only going to get better. Not just the PC port, but everything else going on. You're gonna, yeah. Yes, I made it back to Peacemakers. Yeah, people. I just don't think people are quite ready for what's coming. Like, that's, you can call me vague person, vague boy, afraid he might say something. Yeah, people are just, they're not ready. They're not ready. There we go. And that's it. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for anyone that's stuck around for the stream, no matter how long. If you're watching it on the VOD, hello to you. How many dragons? We've got 48 dragons, so we cannot go to the next world. That's okay. Yeah, in the next stream, and maybe the next time I stream it, we're going to keep streaming this. We're going to finish the game in the next stream. Surprised there's a Discord hangout for the source ports like CTR tools. There is a CTR. Go to the CTR custom levels thing, and you should see there's a server link somewhere. So that there is. You can talk about like CTR stuff. Let's go to. Wait, what happens if I go spawn a submarine at the player's location? Does it actually work? It does. Okay, this is actually so cool. What was square? I press X. Oh wow. Okay, this is kind of great. Press square, like, how does that actually work? I never even. Look at this. Yeah, people. Spaghetti game dev stream would be cool, but you also think it would spoil too much. No, that's a fair point. We do have some stuff coming. Oh look, there you go. We do have some stuff coming. We want to kind of do a NGen64 and I want to do a video about. But put any last questions you got in the stream before I go, please put it now. Yeah, basically any we want to do like a gem placement one, because I think that will kind of help people out a little bit to kind of figure out the parts that like need to be no, come on. Damn it. Yeah, like where gems are best put, stuff like that. I think that like we have a good idea about that just from experience. In terms of like blueprints and stuff like that, the next things we're going to do is probably give people more blueprints and more assets so that people can do their own thing, and they don't even have to be Spyro enemies. They could be your own enemies that are like rigged up, you know. So I think that that's like that's definitely an exciting prospect. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh, one of these. Wait, hold up. Yeah, one of these. Saucer. Wait, whoa. We got a saucer on top of a thing. Okay, that's insane. That's too much. What we actually need is... Wait, we're going to disable... Whoa. we go. Spaghetti engine tutorial for UE beginners would be cool. Yeah, see, I mean, relatively, I'm still a beginner. Oh, I can't go any higher. I'm trying to get higher. I'm still a beginner with Unreal, for sure. But there's definitely things I think I could teach people, definitely, yeah. Alright, let's go permanent superfly. And get him out of here. Somebody get these beggars out of here. I enjoy the Odyssey. Oh, has anyone seen the fucking trailer to the new holy shit, to the Chris Hansen one with what the hell's going on? What is happening here? It's broken. I'm just gonna go to Metalhead. I'm gonna end it on Metalhead. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, was it the prime time? Yeah, that looks freaking insane. That looks truly insane. Just, yeah. Unbelievable. Alright, well, with that all said, give the video a like if you haven't, please, because it helps out. I would really appreciate that. Well, I think I need to, whatever's happening, got some stick drift or something. Let's get out of this. Let's just turn that off. There we go. We're good now. Wait, what the hell? I'm gonna quit game. I'm getting out of there for now. I learned Unreal Engine for 2 years and definitely still feel like a beginner. Yeah, yeah, I know, Joy-Con grip. It's not actually, it's like, as far as, I remember I fixed it up, but anyway, thank you very much for watching, guys. Thank you very much for celebrating 40K for me, with me. Appreciate it. I'll be back doing another stream again very, very soon. It's 2 AM, it's time for bed. It's time for bed. Thank you, guys. Very much appreciate it. And, Idle Slide Steam Hub's been over. Alright. Thank you for watching the stream. Thank you for watching the stream. And I will speak to you all very, very soon. See you in the comments. Goodbye and good night. Bye-bye.